Breaking news.
I want talk true to mock news. Want talk say so. I want mad again. See the search for the truth. Mock news not the
Breaking
place.
news.
Pararan let the look face. Mock news let the look face. Truth to truth in talk well. But politicians run
Breaking
well.
news.
Pastors run well. Pararan mother their case well. I want mad again.
Breaking news.
Shaping the news. So one talk I want mad again. Pararan tell them truth.
Yeah, my people, another don't shake another strong mock. They go period party, but Pararan one of Africa. I guess you never know. I'm not say, I'm not a chief. If you want to address me, I'm Chief Doctor Honorable Pararan one of Africa. This will not be traditional one. No, no, this is for Britain. For Britain, this is a British chief. It's supposed to be coming night, not be night to like they don't dark because some of them we are going to pronounce different, we are going to talk different. Forget my tongue sometimes they sleep. So to them mock news, it's not a small mock news, it's a very big mock news. I purposely wear this one because I mean some people will call big the same age because the one that they insult me online we just try and insult chief first, you will see what will happen to you right now. So I'm going for the Maggi, you're the first person to buy Maggi to take when you cook in no sweet. You go buy the Maggi, we now put it inside the soup. Now see finish, I because another green one call me chief. Not be so. Me chief okay, no time to even talk much because today I already come. That's why I say I dey sick self. As it was say, I must come make una laugh today. Today, not be small mock news, but it's a very big mock news. We'll go straight to the reason why we are here. No time. Olorogu Pararan. Abo woro. Kuda. For Mali, not be small wahala na the boss. They say for the past how many years, where our brother, which is the ex-president, now because he said he don't resign. Where they say not be small corruption. This will not be even corruption, but erosion. All of the night day. The country economic country now all his corner he bend. The country citizens so they call them refugee for their own country for Mali. The citizen, everybody they cry, army they cry. Nothing they happen. The president no want do things now. They army provoke. Enter president villa. What if sweet me na be this as they enter. The prime minister, they even they won't eat before they first bail up him. He bail up you be trying. Man, stop. Before the president say, where are my boys? The boys say, which will be your boys? You understand? There's some kind of thing I go talk. I don't know if you understand. You understand? You understand? Then if I cough, the president throat, journey back. You understand? Then he pick then I cough his leg, join share. Plus other visitor, one shankers where the president after a shop anyway want to step down. President Najim Okpo Miliki, you understand what I mean? I not be able to talk. He and the Okpo Miliki. The Okpo Miliki they say no, I'm a visitor. I work, I can't work. Oh, I'm not the government. Me braga, me go out. They say before they say me they talk. They have come Okpo Miliki. All of them carrier. If you see jubilation, people they happy. Those of another washer,
Let's turn to Mali now. The United Nations Security Council has condemned yesterday's coup there, urging the soldiers involved to return to their barracks without delay. But the soldiers who ousted President Ibrahim Boubacar Keïta say, in fact, they plan to set up a civilian transitional government and hold new elections. They made an address on television. Here's an excerpt.
L'horreur est devenu le quotidien du Malien.
Horror has become the daily life of the Malian people. Malians have become refugees in their own country, prey to all difficulties. Highway banditry and armed robberies have become numerous.
Le terrorisme.
Terrorism and extremism are destroying social cohesion and are not inevitable. Bad governance and the frustration that comes from it has caused Malians to lose hope for a better tomorrow.
A fait perdre aux Maliens l'espoir d'un lendemain meilleur.
Well, it's still unclear exactly what happened yesterday, but here's what we do know. It all appears to have started with a mutiny at Kati military base, which is about 15 kilometres from Bamako. There were reports of soldiers firing in the air and blocking roads leading to the capital. We think it was led by this man, Colonel Malik Dior. He was deputy head of the Kati camp. We think he had the support of another commander, General Sadio Kamara. It's been reported both had recently returned from training in Russia. This is another of the men we think led the coup. This general is in fact the director of a peacekeeping institution. Well, after taking over the camp, the mutineers headed to the capital. This video was live streamed on Facebook by an account called Yeri Bokoum. It appears to be soldiers en route to Bamako. Once there, they were cheered by crowds who'd gathered to demand the president's resignation. Well, on Tuesday afternoon, soldiers entered the president's residence, arresting him and the prime minister. The president's son, speaker of the National Assembly, foreign and finance ministers were also reported to be among the officials detained. This is footage of them being taken away. We think they were taken back to that Kati military base. And later that night, we had this message.
Si aujourd'hui, il a plu.
If some elements of our armed forces today were happy to decide that with their intervention my presidency should end, do I really have the choice not to comply? I submit to it because I do not wish any blood to be shed to keep me in power.
Today, the country seems relatively calm. These are pictures from this morning. You might note a newspaper headline, Black Tuesday. The coup officers say a curfew is in place. They say all the country's air and land borders are closed. They've urged citizens, though, to return to normal life and are warning against acts of vandalism. Well, obviously, this hasn't all happened out of the blue. Protests have been happening in Mali for several months now. A loose alliance of opposition parties and civil society figures came together calling for protests on June the 5th. Tens of thousands of people went onto the streets of the capital, Bamako, demanding that President Keita step down. They blamed him and his government for what they said was worsening jihadist violence in the country, inter-community bloodshed, corruption, mismanagement of the economy and a dispute over April's legislative elections. Well, the crisis escalated and in early July, 11 people were killed by security forces during anti-Keita rallies. Later in the month, the opposition alliance rejected a plan to break the impasse put forward by the 15-nation regional bloc ECOWAS to set up a unity government.
Country, their corruption never reached 1/4 of some people country. You understand the people already. Don't be every time we just they call the country. They say Nigeria. I don't even tired to even they mention the name. So they use slangs. You understand? And we are even like the something as the army carry the president go. All the Mali, both the witches are wizard. Everybody see where they bar for the president swimming pool. I jump with this swimming pool. I swim it alive. If you never go jump, we are rigadilla. So the reason why they read the news now for Africa leader, una see say the reason why Africa not take good now just be this. Citizen go they cry, Africa leader go just keep quiet. But the moment army take over, una come see me they block border. As I really talk to you now, they close all the border. Bow, hair, bed, Mali bed, no fit go on that border now. They close everything, so with the you see, for you to know say Africa no fit all of them be one. If you touch, if you like you just go smile, go touch our president. The way they take kill all of us, international community, I don't know where all those people they stay. International, those people wey dey call international wey country go dey suffer. International community, I'm lying. The moment you don catch the president, international where that international community dey stay, wey we no dey know for this world say una show us. Country, for your own country, you dey live like refugee. Thank God for that guy, yo. That guy, you know, remember that guy now for Italy, abi France. We go save that small pikin wey wan fall. Wey dey go dey say the president of a country say make e come back. Be like na Mali na. Thank God say you no come, you for don die. You see, why all these things no dey happen? Sorry, this I don't understand not too well. Why all these things no dey happen for our country? You understand? Everybody just take over. People wey we even fight for, na dey fit kill us. Police wey even uniform, they no go sew for una. Police or you, uniform they no go sew for una. Army uniform they no go sew for una. Navy uniform they no go sew for una. We see the protest now. Just come with na Benny you go gunu kiri moki sugar cane. Una don't shoot people. Una just dey quit dey shoot with una annoyance. Like say na we made them never pay una salary. Una just start to dey shoot. It is not be your mate with this. Or you made to where we kupu na kupu was a rule. You did there. You did like hey, yeah, try to kill us. Some of them they write me for a boss. If you be army, you write me for a boss. You gotta shop your ear on a get where can't you just you understand what I mean? Not be asking me you understand. Don't go straight down, use no time. Can don't provoke. What I say can not be carton no. Christian Association of Nigeria. And move where they hear say Nigeria government want to monitorize all the offering there. Where our offering they go. I don't know say some of us wey dey pay the offering since they don enter the government this thing. Where the offering and tithe they go. They want to monitor and they want put their trustee. They go. I can't help you. That means you understand what I mean now. They go help the church. People wey dey monitor the account. Government will come bring their own. Put for there. And you know, if they go bring people like them Akpapio to monitor your church. Church was already, you understand? As can here, they say no nehikaba. They shout labotos. As I they talk to Nana, all the church now are also speaking in tongues. Now in tongues they talk now. They don't confuse. They do latos, cabos, letabos. Latos. This thing cannot happen. The body of Christ cannot be monitored. We are not company. We are not. Oh boy, if you hear grammar, I don't even know say can. They talk like this. See where can bring later when they say go and I even know say our president, the person not too. You understand? You will see later all his tissue. Then they write go give president. This thing cannot work. You cannot sign this thing to law. You cannot bring your trustee. This is a disgrace. It's like you want to cage the Christian body. I want the government, na the Kano. I want the government to focus on infrastructure, healthcare, employment. I say who? So all these people say all these things no dey work since can. Those of una never watch that way they talk to can. Regarding
The Christian Association of Nigeria has rejected the Companies and Allied Matters Act 2020 because it will snuff out life out of the church and rank the church as a secular institution among or under secular control. President Muhammadu Buhari had on August 7th signed the bill into law, the Companies and Allied Matters 2020. The bill, which has been passed by the National Assembly, replaced the 1990 bill. The Christian body described as satanic sections of the law which empowers the supervising minister to suspend trustees of an association, in this case the church, and appoint the interim managers to manage the affairs of the association for some given time. The presiding bishop of the Living Faith Church Worldwide, David Oyedepo, had also advised the federal government to expunge the part of the law that gives the minister the power to remove the board of trustees of churches without recourse to the court. CAN, in a statement signed on Thursday by Adebayo Ladeji, Special Assistant on Media and Communications to CAN President Samson Ayokunle, noted that the federal government has declared war on the church if it moved on to implement the law. And joining us is the founder and senior pastor, Foundation of Truth Assembly, Reverend Yomi Kasali. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Quickly share with us why CAN is resisting this CAMA Act. These laws have been there for at least the last 30 years, except, a few amendments.
I guess the part of the law that has ruffled our feathers as CAN, Christian Association of Nigeria, is a part that gives the power to remove trustees of these NGOs or churches once they found some misconduct. Misconduct is a term that has broad interpretation. People cannot understand what would constitute misconduct. However, we found out that CAN is not against transparency, neither is CAN against openness, but we just feel that if it's going to affect trustees being removed, of course, not arbitrarily, but through the court. It's very clear to us now that we have to go to court. We don't want powers to remove stakeholders in a church that we believe that is critical for society to move forward. So the power should not be given to those in government to remove and replace the trustees.
All right. So some quarters would
That's
also,
position.
Yeah, some quarters would also like to ask, does the church in particular have anything to hide by refusing regulation or some of these provisions in the Act?
I would say no. The church, we need to understand how CAN is, how CAN exists. CAN has 5 blocks. We use the word block to explain each block. The block that seemed to be the loudest is PFN, CPFN. The Pentecostals, which I belong to, we are the loudest, we are vocal, we are least structured in terms of having corporate governance. We're not against corporate governance. I am not against corporate governance. I've spoken to and with, of course, the CAN president, because I had to take his grant this interview. So we're not against corporate governance. However, we do also realize that some churches are poorly run, managed, and governed. And so if the government wants to...
I'm your touch of TV. Now I don't shout. Yeah, go. He go red. What would they turn and say this country? Small of now they enjoy this. Everybody very soon they go shocking on that. This country, when I live with the group of people like with the because we will be like orphanage for this country. If they shout, none of una they talk. I they talk to the CAN people, the religion people. Now we don't say they want monitor boy imam because some of them now go say they don't want monitor Muslim. Anything, even if you be Jasmine, where if you be Jasmine say you are your own local and your banje and any they go monitor the account. They go monitor account of Aziza, all of the others Aziza where they blame here. Government won't monitor the account. The thing don't rate now as me and you they talk. You see the reason why I don't support CAN. They reptilize people up and down are not yet from CAN. They frustrate Christian cannot come into one body to talk. Only some church go do, some not go do. Now where they want monitor, we don't reach money. We don't reach money. No, all of them don't they call each other. Hello, you don't hear. You do lacos, todos, litos. They go monitor everybody. If you like, go open your church for man. Go open your church for inside dream. Federal government will send somebody to die your dream and monitor the church account. But some of them say that they serve God, they serve money. Use church account, they do things. You understand? Somebody will be Muslim, come up from mosques, they transfer 500 or something to another pastor. If they form this, they say now they see God pass. They will monitor everything until everybody knows say this country is not okay. Because since we never reach on since on another start, now we don't reach on see, if I hear feel say because of the way that they chat, you call just say you want to regulate this something is okay, I'll get out with you understand? So since when you they do this, say another side federal government. Every day now they follow now the quarry. But before they turn and say, I love you people. You guys are doing good job. You understand? You are doing good job. Because since when we did where the thing they affect only with the poor, they refusing a lie. Now after you don't owe this CAN, this thing, small, Another people go come, you call old agent too. Everybody will call all each other here. Nice one. Since when you dey position, only this one when you don't sign. Now we like. We all did this country like that, where everybody go stand for this country and march so that this country will feel do okay. Go to the other news, no time. The country where brings Safinikokos, Okrikoto and Bobine call the world. they don't come back to normal. Everybody react, but those of you who never understand what they talk. When they see you wine abina woha or hawan or we where bring coronavirus enter the country where as we dey talk now some country e say shaky. Even Nigeria, everybody now they dress like Niger, like mafia versus Niger. The politician na tell you so Oshomole they wear two, some they wear for ear, wear for nose because of corona. The country organize festival for water. None of them wear nose masks. They say because the thing not there. Again, they jubilate. Oh God, I watch this thing and the thing pay me. You know, I touch the kidney. Even my spirit cry. And because they would tell my spirit say, be quotient, be quotient, be quotient. Those of you know watch
lockdown measures to now massive pool parties. It's an unusual sight in these unusual times. A pool
I don't blame them. Una dey say wait una bring on the world. People see they suffer, they die. IJT. It's like somebody. Oh God, China people not try at all. Una no fit see wait. Make everybody do okay first. They don't enjoy. The thing pay me. And for Nigeria, the only place where they gather like this, na campaign. I be show the campaign. Momo, just put that Oshomula and Obaseki campaign. You see, now only that place now you they see us. But do party like this, go you. You see, I say this life is not balanced. How China now take come up from this corona, this Wuhan or we here. I don't know why they tell the word now. Now they don't even they groove. I'm on a groove. Come like they laugh us. And now they bring this Afinikoko so now they call it even they laugh us now. Every party want me. Oh God. You mention of me if you go here when they happy. Till now we never do stand up show. We comedian. You know, be this online, what would they do? No blame China, man, cash any of an IFS. They don't even happy. Go straight to other news, no time. Did they pay me? Since when they talk say cyber crime day, and if you say now for fraud, like although Yahoo people they do Yahoo, they do Gmail, they do all those things, I be cyber crime. I don't know say not be. All those on na number one. Una know they call cyber crime. Now what on na? One man will be about 50-something years. We don't leave his girlfriend. Everybody don't go, girlfriend don't go home. Be like say, you know, say get some relationship where you go there, you don't want to see your ass again. Be like say na so the relationship be. The man just day. Nice snap a cap. Blah. Snap the boss. Snap everything. You understand what I say? You know, some people they wash. I don't need to. You understand? You know, some like this will not be 18 years relationship with so man of 50-something, and you know, say when you don't the old the cap. Go the day one, go they be like rough. Like you understand what I mean? Now, okay, see, you could be like lizard head. Or those lizard, not be the red, not be the one we get red head. Those one will be like dirty jeans. Where they do it like Momo. You understand that kind of one now? Those lizard. Now so nice snapper. Say na go give yes. And the yes just they come from fasting and prayer. He say make it shaking me. Oh him me. Behold. See dragon. Dragon they waka slow, they call. Dragon they do like this. Then they take arrest somebody. Everyone want to put her for prison. Can they read this news? They give some people. Any small thing don't send nude. They give people. Nude na cyber crime. Now this man, you they enter problem. Those of you know what regardez là-bas.
A 58-year-old man is in court for sending nude photos to his ex-girlfriend, beg your pardon, charged at Kibra Court. Sandeep Rajnikani Desai denied charges that on the 5th of July 2020 he sent nude images to Linda Thorpe through her email address that he knew would be grossly offensive and would affect the complainant. The complainant had previously reported to Parkland about the violation. The accused, however, denied the charges and told the court that the complainant was willing to withdraw the case. However, the prosecutor, Geoffrey Obiri, objected the idea and urged the court to give the accused a restraining order to stop communicating with the complainant so as to not tamper with the witness. He was released on a 30,000 shilling cash bail. The case will be mentioned on September 3rd.
Communicated to Linda through the email account number
some of una don't come up for relationship. Now that time on our ass, now that time they find for now. You understand? It's like what do you get? You know the value. Now that time you won't send me, you won't send. You understand? You put a knee. You want Nicodemus. You won't send. And you want to do like this. Then you understand? I'm just checking up on you. That is cyber crime. You understand? You are doing a Yahoo. Because not only people, not only us people they do Yahoo. Like this person want to go so. And if I show now the picture of the cap. You go able to say makes us go this guy. If you see the cap, why ever see the cap till now nobody eat. You understand? Only water they drink. Now they find you know tomatoes leaf. And that was small. Where you know say where your people not to get. You call the sick like the way they sick now so your eye call they do one kind. Not trying for our area for do road. Not be your man they tell you say you dey sick now your man neighbor or people your man friend na your call. Una if vero how many sick na before you look they don't cramp you. Bring onions, bring tomatoes leaf, don't put for your eye. Some of our eye where they do like this where you know they see so now things where they take train us come. You know what I mean? I know say some of una will say let me see the cap. Give your life to God. Go straight or down use no time. For the past how many months now, not be adults now got they commit crime now. Now small children. Last week I read from 17 years go reach 12 years kidnap. This week now from 15, 16, 15 rape. After the rape finish, got through the girl inside swamp and the girl no sabi swim. The girl now call everything soak water. What I mean by everything? Everything soak. The girl soak, throat soak. Before they see and carry reach hospital, the girl poof. Small children. The country now, why they turn and say the country is going back? This will not be even going back. The country they sink, we sink it when the facing a lie because of the way the leaders be. When they say charity begins at home, train up a child in the way it should go. Nigeria leaders, you people are the problem of this country. Now they sink this country with party and politics and stealing. Now all the small children now don't start to do things. Kidnapping last week. Now small rape, small girl, 3 people rape her. Call it try inside swamp. If you never wash her, regardez là-bas.
Sai ni ta zo ta ruga Allah bai. Sai kawai na kara mata kafa ta faɗi.
Ka taɗe ta.
Na'am. Sai kawai zanan ta kwanci. Sai mu bare su ɗaya ne su ɗaya. Wannan mun yi kanci ita su ɗaya Allah bai. Anta nan na kwashi na bai Allah ki tsaya. Sai na bita. Sai na kawai garin ta faɗi ƙasa na ɗan ƙara harɗe ta. Sai na goga mata ƙasa ga baki. Sai ta kakkaɓe ɗan labai. Sai ta ruga. Da ta ruga ni dai ina nan tsaye kan duci. Ban yi nisa da annan ba ina hango su. To sai dama akwai yan wanka cikin rahin. Ni dai na ji ƙarar haɗa he muka ji can kare na haushi. Sai muka ji yan wanka suna ta wankan su. To ni kuma daga nan sai na dawo. Na ci gaba da aiki na je na sha gwaba he ga baban yarinya. Sai muka yi masa tsawa he suka zo. Da muka yi masa tsawa suka zo sai suka zidda lemu ga kwarin kuya da suka zidda shi ga kwarin kuya Mubarak ya kwaso Anas Ibrahim ma ya kwaso sai ni na rike ma ɗaya hijabi wacce wadda ta rugai sai ga lemu ya haɗo da Mubarak da wannan suka tsince dama su 7 ne da su 2 manya sai yara ƙananu sai ta tura ƙannanta muka ci sai su kira wa'ancan aka fara tura 3 suka tahi suka daɗe sai ta tura ƙannanta sai muka ci a'a za ki haɗa da ƙannan mu kutai sai suka te tare da ƙannan mu 'yan unguwan mu su Bello.
August 2020 at about 15:45 hours, based on a tip-off, the command succeeded in arresting the trio of one Mubarak Lawan, male, age 16 years, Anas Ibrahim, male, age 15 years, Aliyu Mika, age 15 years, all of Damusa town, Damusa local government area of Katsina State, who conspired, attacked and raped one Sepia Basiru, female, age 13 years, of Dus and Dadi village, Damusa local government area of Katsina State, inside their farmland, and thereafter threw her into a nearby pond, in which, as a result, she got drowned and died. The dead body of the victim was later recovered and taken to Damusa Hospital, where she was confirmed dead. In the course of investigation, they were alleging that they stole an orange inside the farm. While they were trying to interrogate the 3 girls, 2 ran away, while Sepia stood. They held her and they were asking her. Later on, one of them decided to undress her and possibly had carnal knowledge of her, and each one of them, one after the other, took their turn on her and serially raped her. Later on, when she ran away, one of them followed her, and that was when, and which eventually she died. They all confess, you will hear from them, they will tell you, they are not denying what happened.
This country, they not plan now. This country not get plan. This country never get contractor. Because if you never build us, if you contractor, then they get, we not get plan, we not get 3D architect work, nothing. The country just they do, they go, this government just come, they'll just free this side, continue they go. This country not just get straight road, where would they go? The country, tell the country now, even snake self straight past this Nigeria, because the moment this Buhari government come out now, the next person will go come. All these projects, they'll leave there. They'll call John Boy. Now just they frustrate this country. Now even the children of this country now, the frustration don't enter there. Hang me, come and rape me now. Before they call even rape me because they get away some children till they look me for my area now. Why me by rape? Some small girl. They'll call they look me uncle. Oh, look at the way. Mother tell them say, if I boy you conk. You understand? Everybody now. Because of waiting, the country don't bend. This country don't bend. If these politicians are not taking care of this country, one of these say, no go touch my children, no go touch my children. One day your pikin go just die, one kind die. You go just waka miss. Because if we dey here now, see small children like this, see wetin they do somebody pikin. Everything omo na, who need ya gbora ijiri. And you know say some kind children like this. Him Hausa na, you understand? No, me every time I talk with English. Him Hausa na, he pipeline right here. Don't go down because ayari agbori Hausa granite right now. He, we am the cap right. Don't go there. Baseball cap. See what they happen. Guy, I go straight to that news. No time. This news now to all Nigeria politicians, both the one way they, both the one way they come. This news now to now. And the person I wanted to do example, so you know me say are there against you if you go do your politics. You if they do election, no they promise us that thing light. No they say you will do light because the thing still they work people till now. Because we know so na no fit give us light. That is just the something. Una no fit give light to this country. We just did they make everybody they use the gen and the candle. I watch Obaseki kakana. Wash and even they promise people say they get surplus light where do now just to distribute and I had. See, so as he come now, he go distribute light. God. Evil devil hear this, the devil shout blood of Jesus. I say, you never see anything. As me and you they talk now, devil get cancer because of this guy lie. If you never watch regardez là-bas.
Governor Obaseki asks for more time to complete his projects, including power supply to every household in the state.
In Edo today, you have more electricity than we can consume. The problem we have is distribution. So this is our second term. We will now make sure that that light, that electricity, which we're already generating in Edo, gets to every home in Edo State.
Or give Edo light. With the federal government over fit do, you won't do one for your state. Though, where you take see the money, you understand? So I they read this news to now. If they do your promise, because all these people say they believe. I don't just know, now be just the problem. I make sure they fool everywhere. They see they believe in miracle money. The highest scam in Nigeria is to give God physical, because they won't take spiritual money. That is the highest scam. You follow God, they play gamble. They give us physical money. They call it wait for spiritual. Where you want to use spiritual money to buy this, so you will tell us. You understand that? Now, so these politicians, they all come with their fake things. And these Nigerians, they cannot wise. They say, we believe her. May they give her time. May they give this all time. Oh, yeah. If we Peter retine, or bring Judas carrot corn. Before I go say, one say Jesus guy, another person don't do the marketing. Now, only Judas carrot go say, but now me selling for Bible, what did they happen? This country na Yagari. So, no, they promise. Just carry your Agberu life or anything. Just do your thing. Go until all these people go up wide. They never know. Nigerians are not know now, right? You not know say you support old people. They not do road. You cannot even sue. Lawyer not know their work. Police not know their work. Army not know their work. Navy not know their work. Citizen not know their work. Husband and wife they don't even know their work. Children don't know their. Nobody, even pastor don't know their work. Pastor now they even they do different job, from preaching to inspirational words, from inspirational words, marriage counseling, everything. Even God don't confused. God don't even know the way they cause them again. Now so this country, everybody confused. That make everybody they get how many occupation, because anywhere where sort of face you face. Go to the other news no time. This news now for my Ghana fans. So all my Ghana, how on a day? This news is for all of you. You know I know the day one side. This news is for all your bloggers, all your social media people, your TV presenters, everybody for Ghana. This news now. For the past how many months now they study all on our news. All on our news not the past quarry, gossip, promote stupid things. Later on, you people will now come out after Corona now everything is now say they play only Nigeria song. They play only Nigeria like this. The time when I take promote on our artists, on go use that until they do Papa No. They use that to do Maze Bear and one person. You know be Samini and Stoneboy, or Stoneboy and AJ Gabriel, or AJ Gabriel and it's like you people don't know how to promote on our artists. On get peace, but on not get love. So I read this news, they give all the bloggers, both TV present, because I they watch on for online. The only thing one they promote, somebody go come interview for a own song. From there you go ask the person question just to cause problem with somebody. You just dey lie one ask a question about the person. So the person now will just talk one thing now, then you post that thing. You guys are not promoting your artists. Learn how to promote artists, because everything when they promote na quarry. From what be this politician name Kennedy Jackpot to everything is quarry. Now Nigeria now you call this side now You will go everywhere, they post Stone Boy. I say Stone Boy not dey this side. Burna Boy. They post the album. Fireboy, album. Adekunle Gold, album. Blackface. Africa Old Queen song. In remix, I don't know what they use until they do. Just learn how to promote your artists. Stop to dey promote quarrel, argument. This one talk this one talk this. You guys are bringing your entertainment down. You guys get talent. Not be about the because una go dey always dey use say Nigerians are plenty. Nigeria are plenty. Na make our music dey go. No. If you promote your song, it go. How many people Jamaica get? How many this thing? But Jamaica song dey everywhere. You understand what I mean? So I just read this news, they give all the social media, the blogger, everything, promote better thing. Not every day you come online. On this side, you see quarry, papa no, mama no, sister no. I die. Go straight other news, no time. So my people, if you like what you are wearing, this is Chief Say Pararan from Britain. God, my. But this is calm. Momo, I do the picture where they see me. Omo kori, omo pabu. Na posoko na erona. So if you like what you wear and you like one swam, you want me to design you. Na design you saw this one too. You saw this one no. In any way even saw my baby because I say it is enough. It is a do. You understand? Na nobody be this. So contact that. Even if you don't want to, just thank him for to the brighten the something. And the person will pay because we'll get somebody will pay for this thing. Since I never tell you, but somebody now pay. Say like won't design me today. The person won't pay, but na person could design me. Somebody now pay. And the person now my Igbo fan from Imo State. Ide Kenya. Now the man I pay for this thing. Bro, may God bless you. As if you watch more, you say no. Today I won't pay for the one you won't wear. Now let me wear. I won't design myself like this. So bro, may God bless you. And because of the bro, I will see you won't do another thing. So very soon I'll turn at the good news. So if you like what I wear in Apostle Corona, so now the something be this. So God bless you. We'll go straight to that news. So my people now I will just stop today, but I don't necessarily say I'm coming back to full force now. So the sickness don't come out for the body, they my eye now. You understand? Maybe I'll do the cities. So next week, I show everything go clear. I'm coming with another fire for fire. No time. Momo, off the camera.
Parada one talk through to mock news one talk sense. One mad again. Hey, Parada the talk pick a truth, the pain about the people. Mock news tell the people to